I love fish, I love the ocean. I grew up with an enormous tropical fish tank, always been obsessed with fish. I love snorkeling, I love diving. When I go to the dentist, I just sit and watch the fish in the fish tank like a 3-year-old. Genuinely, I really want a fish tank. It's happening!
I feel the pressure building.
We're not good fish parents. Good morning, everyone. We join you from the car because today is a day that I have waited for 5 years. Today we are becoming parents. We are going to get a fish tank. I am so excited. If you know me at all, you know how much I love fish. I love sharks. I love fish. I grew up with fish tanks. I had one in my bedroom. We had one in our kitchen. And I always knew that I wanted to have my very own fish tank when I was growing up in my own house. It has taken a lot longer for it to actually happen than I thought. I basically always told myself that when I got the house to a point that I was happy with, it was clean-ish, relatively. It wasn't cluttered and there was a space for a tank that didn't feel like it was just surrounded by crap, and it could have its moment to be the feature that it is. And obviously when you get a fish tank, there comes a lot of stuff, food and filters and things like that. I just wanted to have the house in a place where it could actually accommodate a beautiful fish tank and it wouldn't feel like wasted. And I know it's not like a dog where it needs, you know, space to run around and stuff. I know the fish don't know if the room is cluttered, but I feel like they would know. It's taken a long time, but after all of our hard work getting the house ready for Rob to move in, our reward is finally going to get our fish. Rob, you've always wanted a tank too, haven't you?
I have. This is not a one-way fish stream.
We're not swimming upstream.
I love fish. I think they're fascinating. Renting in London is not an ideal place to keep fish.
No.
Get them and have them, keep them and not have to worry
about moving them for a while at least. We're gonna go for a tropical tank. I'm not a first-time fish haver, but I've never had the full responsibility of it. I would count myself as a first-timer, but I'm a first-timer with experience cleaning a tank and having fish. So we are going in basically gonna say we're newbies. I just need like a big old refresher course of how to have fish. And we're just gonna ask loads of questions and get the happiest, most harmonious tank and combination of fish possible. There's a few fish that I know I'd really love. We used to have in my childhood tank that I have now found out eat each other, and I didn't know. She was just buying replacements and not telling me. Come with us on a very exciting bless you. Very bless you. Come with us on a very special, exciting adventure, becoming fish parents. Oh my god. I'm making my childhood self very happy because we bonded over this very early doors when we were like talking, but I actually went through our WhatsApp to see if I could find the conversation and I couldn't, so it must have been on Hinge before we'd even met.
Because on the phone or voice note.
Yeah, maybe. We were like hypothetically talking about our future fish tank together, and 3 years later here we are. Isn't that nice? I can't vlog in this car. Can't vlog in these conditions. See you then we're there. The friggin' tripod's broken. We're here. I feel physically sick. I'm so excited. I'm so anxious. I'm overthinking this. Let's go meet our new babies. But you look like molten lava, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Oh, cool. I really like these guys.
Yeah, they are cool.
I'm so excited. I love fish. She's a girl who loves fish. Oh, they're so cute. Oh my god. How could we possibly choose so many lovely friends?
The other room's got bigger fish.
Has it?
Yeah, these are like the small ones.
Oh, that's nice.
Look how cool these.
Oh my gosh, you're gorgeous. Look at them. Oh my gosh, you're stunning. Let's as much as I would love.
We definitely will do.
We will. We're home. Now, when you buy fish, you need to set up the tank, get it to the right temperature, make sure that everything's ready, the water is like filtered through, etc. before you can put fish in it. I had a vision of the fish tank I wanted. Minimal, chic. I've been looking online for a while at, you know, these beautiful teak wooden bases for fish tanks. We were also obviously having to think about what size we wanted. There's a lot that goes into a fish tank, and also they are bloody expensive. The filter system, the heater, etc. Like everything costs something, and it adds the frigga. Because of how expensive everything is, we were like, we probably can't get a huge tank. However, they had a display one, had been out on display. The tank itself, perfectly functional. I'm literally looking at it right now because we have brought it home. So he was like, I can take money off of this one because it's a display and we're clearing out this room, so you can have it for cheaper. And he was like, you can also get the unit at a discount as well. And I was like, maybe we can make the whole unit thing work. However, the unit itself, pretty freaking hideous. We've taken off the doors because I'm about to wrap the doors in a wood vinyl because I'm not having that, no. Grey and black, absolutely not in this house. Not in this house, no sir. But here's the unit without the doors. So the tank fits here. Here is our new tank, and he is a pretty big boy. I said, like, can we have the wood that's in there? We got the sand for free, but I asked if he would like give it to us cheaper because it's just in the display, and I was like, can we just have essentially everything that's in this display? So the rocks, we don't really need to buy anything decorative apart from we're going to take off all the fake plants and we're putting real plants in because it's better for the water, also just nicer. A much larger tank in fairness to what we were going in expecting to buy. I personally have zero qualms with that. I know myself, when I get obsessed, having fish is a hobby and a lifestyle. Like, it is something that you have to research, you need to make changes, be really involved in. You know, a fish tank is not just a piece of art, it is a pet. It's something to look after, and it's a big piece of equipment that you have to take care of and know how to use. Once I get invested in things like that, I get really invested, and I love fish. I love fish so much. I had to fight everything in me to not go for a marine tank. Guys, the fish in the marine section, the black and white clownfish, the puffer fish. My dream would be to have a marine fish tank. I will have made it when I have that. If we were doing a marine tank, we would have to wait 6 weeks for the water to fully be ready for them, which, you know, what's another 6 weeks on top of like 6 years? I just feel like, you know, it's a much more expensive endeavor. You need a lot more equipment. You need the actual fish themselves are so much more expensive. This tank is compatible with marine fish. You just need to buy one extra thing and it's like adaptable to that. In the future, if I ever wanted to, I could have marine fish in this tank. I can see myself having more than one fish tank. Not in this house. If we ever moved, I could imagine myself having more than one fish tank. And I think one of them would be a marine tank if I was to do that, because the actual fish themselves are just incredible. I actually feel like I could cry. I just love them. However, we have made some selections of fish that we would like in our first little, I'm just going to say little baby tank. It's not, it's a big tank. Actually, it's probably about the same price I was expecting to pay, but it means that there's more room for the fish that we get early on, and there is room to grow for the fish we have and want to continue to get, and also literally room to grow because fish get bigger. Because I'd like a couple of like bigger fish. I'm so excited. Oh my god. So today's job, set up the tank, and then tomorrow we're gonna go back and we're gonna buy the plants, put the plants in, and then we're gonna fill it with water and get it pumping for a week. get the temperature right, and then next week we're gonna go and get some fish. Definitely not all of our fish. For one, we need to, you know, make sure that the tank is working okay and that it's a tank for happy fish. If we went and got every single fish we wanted ever, shoved them all in a tank, and the conditions weren't right and they all died, I would genuinely be heartbroken. I don't want to kill fish. Don't want all my fish to die. It's just always been something that I've missed having. Just so happy that I have my own. And Rob is so excited about it as well. It's such a nice feeling that I don't feel like I'm having to convince him. He's like fully excited and invested and wants to take care of them, set the tank up with me, learn how to do it. Something we're both really passionate about doing. So that's really nice. So yeah, we're gonna set it all up. Rob's just gone for a haircut. I'm going to vinyl wrap the doors, polish a turd essentially, because it's a big black box at the moment, but I'm hoping that once the doors are covered it won't be too bad. The black matches the frame of the shark, which I think is hysterical that there's a massive black tip oceanic reef shark swimming above my fish tank. I feel like they're gonna constantly feel like they're being hunted. I hope not. I don't want them to live in constant fear. Okay, here's the grey. No offense if you are somebody who likes grey faux wood furniture. Look at my wood colour on my floor. This is my favourite kind of wood. This, absolutely not. But don't you worry. I have a spare roll, which is a very, very handy coincidence, of teak wood wrap. I think I have another roll as well, because I feel like this could be a 2-roll job. And it will be a lovely, beautiful, warm wood. And it's gonna be so much better. Okay, let's do this.
Let's do it, baby.
Yeah. This is already gonna look so much better. I already know it. Rob returns.
Whoa, it's sexy haircut, man. Hi, Gorge.
I'm on the first door still because I had to do some maths. This must be what it feels like when parents are designing their nursery.
You wait till you're deciding the inside of the tank.
Yeah. Before. After.
That's all this regular section.
Come take a picture of me like I'm in the tank. Do I look like I'm in the tank? Bless you. Bless you.
Lovely tank, lovely tank.
When your friends want to go to the pub on a Saturday night, but you're too busy building a fish tank. Hope they enjoy the photo.
The irony of a man with no filter building a filter. Bless you.
Bless you. That was nice. We interrupted building an aquarium to go to the pub. Not on this day will I be told by Tom and Liz that we're boring. Not on this day. It's also such a lovely evening.
Also, we're pretty much there.
Yeah, Rob's done all the filter stuff. And I covered some doors. That's literally what I did.
We've got a handle.
It's got basically bought a deluxe.
Yeah, look.
We've been upsold.
The guy knew we'd buy it and he told us and we bought it. But I don't actually hate the decision.
No.
I'd rather that than buy a cheaper one
Buy.
that's a bit shitty.
Buy nice once or buy twice. Whatever the rhyme is.
Yeah, and like the thing that guy was saying is that because it is so good, we're not going to have to clean it as much.
Yes.
Because it's going to be a lot more efficient, better for the power usage and our bills, and also cleaning. Don't have to do it very often.
Yeah.
And when we do clean it, it'll be easy to clean.
It's just a rinse off situation, he said. We need to change the water and stuff. We'll have the happiest fish in town. Biggest rock on the mountain. Oh my god! Is that a fish? Back here. Or do you like those two little ones?
I like it.
Yeah?
We'll get plants everywhere, won't we?
Yeah, and I feel like this is a nice little nook for them back here. Interior design fish tank edition. I think that's a pretty gorgeous little tank.
A little about it.
A massive beginner's tank.
Yeah.
Go big or go home. That looks cool. We've basically just completely done exactly what was in the shop.
It's better, way better.
And the snazzy light. Oh my goodness, this is so amazing. I'm obsessed. Wow.
Couple of house rules. The heat plug can never be on until the system's running with water. So we never plug that in until the whole thing is flush with water, because it gets incredibly hot and it needs the water to stop the entire machine melting.
I'm not going to touch anything.
Cool. All the heat is an attachment. There's a big filament that gets incredibly hot, so that when the water passes through, it gets heated by it. But when there's no water passing through and it gets hot, it will just set fire. One pipe, we have to cut it to our specificity.
Specification. Specificity. Well, if you cut there, we have a longer bit that we can cut if we need to. The tank looks phenomenal. It's like the perfect height for Sharky.
Yeah.
It's so much less ugly when the black on the top's not there.
Yeah.
I think that's what was really doing it. It was just a massive black box, but now it just looks like a frame, doesn't it? Look so much better with the word. 100 million times better. It's the next morning and it is time to put the plants in. Let's plant. Everyone here. Looks better already, no?
Yeah.
Oh, I love the colour of these. I like this one here. Boy, oh boy, I can't wait to wash my hands. Stay. We've put most of the plants in. We have got a few left if we want to add more. And remember, they'll grow, so we've made this side a bit higher, like actual ground level a bit higher, and then hopefully these will come up quite high, so it's like a little area for them to chill. I really, really love these red ones. Are you ready for the first pour? The first of 70. It's happening! Fizzing. It sounds like it's alive. Because it is. I love these rocks. Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.
Well.
It's not leaking.
Woo!
Okay, plug it in at the wall, turn it on, switch it on.
Well done.
We've got a fish tank.
Dude.
It's so quiet.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be gorgeous. It really is freaking gorgeous. Are you proud of yourself?
Proud of us. It's gonna look great. I'm excited to see it clear.
Yeah, so am I. I'm glad you went for the rimless. I don't care if everyone says it's for pros. You don't become a pro if you don't start. Which means
Exactly.
we'll be pros and then we'll have the tank ready for us. Woohoo! Oh, she's glowing. Oh my god. What a beauty. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I am really enjoying setting up this tank. I'm loving creating like a mini world for my fish that they can live in. And speaking of mini worlds, that seamlessly brings us on to the sponsor of today's vlog, MGA's Miniverse. I find fish tanks incredibly relaxing. I'm one of those people who's really scared of the dentist, and when I'm there, I just sit and I stare at the fish and I immediately feel more relaxed. And I feel like recently I've been incredibly...
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet.
Shut up! I think it's been very clear that recently I've been quite stressed. And when I'm stressed, there are 3 things that relax me. Fish tanks, doing my makeup, and crafting. So this Make It Mini makeup from Miniverse perfectly combines 2 of those things. Let's play. We got lip gloss, we got eyeshadow palettes, we got nail varnish. I'm so excited. I truly believe that crafting is for everyone, no matter your age. And this is a craft you can actually use. You can use this makeup. We're gonna test it. I'm really excited to see if it works. Ooh, that was satisfying. We're gonna make a pink lip oil. Everything you need to make it is inside here. It comes in a little shopping bag. Are you mad? I am obsessed. All so cute. It's all so tiny. You guys. You get your tiny ingredients. Oh my god, so cute. Look at this tiny spoon. It's this teeny tiny spoon. I think I want a semi-sheer color. I'm gonna do one. Oh my goodness, this is silly fun. I feel like she's gonna give pigment. This color is gorgeous. I fear I may be a chemist. Oh my gosh, this is the eyeshadow palette. Oh my god, it's so tiny. All of our little tools. Eyeshadow oil and our pigment. The little instruction tells you the ratio of everything you should use for each shade. Oh my god, I'm so excited to put this in here. A teaspoon of the blue. I feel like a giant. Not my neatest one. Guys, stop it. Look at this teeny tiny eyeshadow palette. It even comes with a little logo stamp for the eyeshadows. Are you insane? Like I said, everything has its little instructions, so you can choose like how opaque you want it to be, which I think is pretty fun. You can customize it to whatever shade you like. You get two of the little components, so you can make one that's brighter and one that's sheerer, which I think is fun. I like this color. Let's go sheer for one of them. One a little bit sheerer and one a little bit darker. I'm not going to paint my nails, but they also have nail polish and I'm intrigued. How can something so tiny give so much dopamine? Do you reckon if my fish were nail varnished, this would be the size it would be? Let's add in the little brush. I really feel like a big theme of this vlog has been like getting back to my inner child. Doing things that would make my inner child happy, or like my younger self happy. I used to love doing stuff like this when I was little. I used to make potions in the garden all the time, and this is just like a way cooler version of that. Like if I could see myself right now when I was a kid, getting a fish tank, making potions that you can actually use as makeup. Oh my goodness, I would have lost my mind. This is so fun. And I don't think that you're ever too old to play like this. I think that stuff like this is such a good form of relaxation. I also love that you don't really know what you're getting. It's kind of a surprise, which I used to love. You guys know I used to collect like cards and like crazy bones. Do you remember that? And I just used to love that like element of surprise. Like you don't know what you're gonna get. Am I gonna get blue nail varnish today? Am I gonna get a blue eyeshadow palette? Am I gonna get a berry lip stain or a lip gloss? You don't know what you're gonna get to make. And I get decision fatigue so hard. So for me, actually having the decision taken away and getting the surprise aspect of it is pretty appealing to me, actually. Look at how tiny these are. It's so small. Imagine for travel. Not even joking, that would be amazing. Look how tiny these are. They're so cute. I've been playing for like an hour, but let's see if they actually work. I'm just gonna do an icy blue all over. Ooh. Oh, that is pigment and so creamy. Oh my god. What eyeshadow are you wearing? Oh, I made it. I made it. It's also very buildable. I need to start wearing blue eyeshadow more. Wow. I also made my mini blue nail varnishes, but obviously I'm not gonna paint my nails. But it's cute. I made the two shades of the lip oil, the pink and the berry, one more opaque and one more sheer. But also these lip stains. So one of them I put more white, one of them more pink. They are gorgeous. Very, very 90s with these eyes. I added some of the coral to the pink, and this is how that came out. And I also added some of the berry lip oil to the pink lip stain to see how it came out. I've made like my dream lip colors. Oh my god. I know that looks a bit insane, but I've actually been on the hunt for a lip stain in this exact colour. They never show up when they're this light, but that's actually like done the job. I'm sure. Crazy. And that feels really nice. I'm gonna put some lip oil, the berry one with more pigment. Oh. Wait. I thought it was gonna be more sticky. That is proper oil. That is moisturizing as heck. I was not expecting that at all. I'm gonna try the mixed of the coral and the pink lip stain. Oh my god. These things have pigment, and not just pigment, but in a color you actually want. You literally can make your own lip color. Well, I am just thrilled. Well, that was really fun. That was a lovely experience. If you guys are also obsessed with makeup and teeny tiny things and you like making things, I highly suggest you check out Miniverse. Mini makeup. Who'd have thought it would bring you so much joy? Wow. After that wonderful little interlude, let's get back to making a mini universe for my fish. Good morning, lovely lot. Happy Wednesday. We've now had the fish tank kind of set up for 4 days or so. I'll show you it in a second. All of the plants are in, the driftwood is in. It just looks stunning. It's just everything I've ever wanted, and there's not even any fish in it yet. For me, the vlog that I just posted on Sunday was the vlog where I went and got my tattoos done. In that vlog, I was saying how much I really wanted a fish tank. Since then, Rob has moved in, lots of things have changed. It's really funny that within the time of me saying, you know, I've always wanted a fish tank, bought a fish tank, excited to like learn, you know, how to be the best fish mum that I could possibly be. I literally have goosebumps. Does anyone else, please tell me, I really want to know, who else gets, look at this. Those are goosebumps. When I'm cold, the first place you'll see it is my face. My whole face just breaks out in really extreme goosebumps all over, and I feel it happen. It kind of just looks like really severe scarring when it happens. Under my makeup, it looks like my skin is like mad textured, and now it's gone. And now I can feel it happening again. It's so, does anyone else get that? I know that people get goosebumps on their face, but mine are so like immediate and so intense. And I genuinely don't know anybody else who has it. So please can you comment below if you get it? Because it really bothers me. I spend all this time making my skin look smooth, and then I get cold and I suddenly look like I have really severe acne. What is going on? We need to do the big, see, there we go again. We need to do the big water change, basically get half of the water out, change that a good few days before the fish come so that it can readjust and everything. The driftwood just will not stay down. We've tried gluing it to rocks. We've tried weighing it down with like a bag of rocks at the back. It's just not sticking. So I've ordered a piece of slate, and I'm gonna have to take the driftwood out, let it dry a little bit, and then I'm gonna stick it to the heavy slate slab, take up loads of sand, which means also taking out some plants, put the slate on the bottom of the tank, cover it with sand and use it as like an anchor. But because it's such a big piece, it's extremely buoyant, as driftwood is known to be. That is going to be a little DIY that we need to do. I'm going to finish my makeup and I'll show you where we're at with the tank. I just finished filming the George reel. I now need to crack on and edit that because I need to send it by the end of the day, and it's almost 1 p.m. Crazy town. Like, where does time go? Where does time go? So I should probably crack on, huh? Probably. Let's do it.
And it's got a filter so the fish won't get sucked in. Here we go. I feel the pressure building. Do I?
We're not good fish parents. It's like milking a cow. My little dungaree.
But surely how...
Wait, this is physics. We can work this out. We can work this out.
You're the scientist.
You press that against the air, you come back and it sucks it through.
Okay, here we go. It's coming.
Anticipation.
You Just gotta get it to it's working, kind of. It will. I'm changing the angle. It's working.
Still coming.
No, my fingers are killing me. This is so nerve-wracking. If I let go, I'm slowly releasing air. This is so intense. Okay, do I try? Oh my god!
Right, that's it. I'm sucking it.
They should open a shisha bar called Fish Water. Yeah, that's right. That's my man. You should start robbing gas. You've got to get it all the way till it's like in your mouth. It's too short.
You hold the bucket.
It's not a bucket. It's a glass vessel. This is the bougiest water change ever.